Hello, my name is Injas Martens. I'm professor at the University of Leuven in Belgium. Welcome to Module 3 about 3D educational content. In this third tutorial, you will learn about the Creative Commons license system. Each time a pictogram of VR goggles appears in the lower left corner, you can perform an assignment or watch a video on that slide. A Creative Commons license is a license issued by the copyright owner to allow anyone in the world to use his or her copyright work in any manner consistent with that license, although the author's work remains copyrighted. At the one side of the spectrum, you can fully keep all copyrights of your work, also mentioned as all rights reserved. At the other side of the spectrum, you can decide to let your work be part of the public domain, also mentioned as no rights reserved. The Creative Commons license comes in when you prefer to keep some rights. According to the Merriam-Webster dictionary, copyright is defined as the exclusive legal right to reproduce, publish, sell, or distribute the matter and form of something, such as a literary, musical, or artistic work. Copyright is automatically created when a person creates a copyrightable work that is an original literary, including software, dramatic, musical, or artistic work. There's no need to register such an artistic work in order for it to be copyrighted. But when does copyright protection end? Well, let's consider only work created after the 1st of January 1978. For anonymous work, it is 95 years after the date of its first publication, or 120 years after the year of creation, whichever expires first. For a known author, it is 70 years after the author died. Furthermore, you have to know that copyright is not subject to renewal registration. The Creative Commons licenses incorporate a unique and innovative three-layer design. The legal code layer is a traditional legal tool in the kind of language and text formats that most lawyers know and love. The human readable layer is a handy reference for licensors and licensees, summarizing and expressing some of the most important terms and conditions. The machine-readable version of the license is software code added to the digital work, allowing software programs, search engines, and other kinds of technology to understand the license. This slide presents an overview of the available Creative Commons licenses. Public domain means there are no copyright restrictions, but the creator retains copyright. CC BY, also called the Creative Commons Attribution License. This license lets others distribute, remix, adapt, and build upon your work, even commercially, as long as they credit you for the original creation. This is the most accommodating of licenses offered. It is recommended for maximum dissemination and use of licensed materials. CC BY SA, that's the Creative Commons Attribution Share Alike license. This license lets others remix, adapt, and build upon your work, even for commercial purposes. as long as they credit you and license their new creations under the identical terms. All new works based on yours will carry the same license, so any derivatives will also allow commercial use. This is the license used by Wikipedia and is recommended for materials that would benefit from incorporating content from Wikipedia and similarly licensed projects. CC BY ND. This is the Creative Commons Attribution No Derivatives license. This license lets others reuse the work for any purpose, including commercially. However, it cannot be shared with others in adapted form, and credit must be provided to you. CC BY NC is the Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial License. This license lets others remix, adapt and build upon your work non-commercially, and although their new work must also acknowledge you and be non-commercial, they don't have to license their derivative works on the same terms. CC BY NC SA is the Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial Share Alike license. This license lets others remix, adapt and build upon your work non-commercially, as long as they credit you and license their new creations under the identical terms. And finally, CC BY NC ND is the Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial No Derivative license, and this license is the most restrictive of the 6 main licenses, only allowing others to download your work and share it with others as long as they credit you, but they can't change them in any way or use them commercially. This slide shows you some links to find Creative Commons content. The Creative Commons search portal allows you to find Creative Commons licensed content on different sites. For this purpose, you can also use Google Advanced Search using the Advanced Search option in Google Chrome, and then choose the particular Creative Commons license under the Tools tab. Further, 2 links are shown to YouTube, Creative Commons licensed content, and Creative Commons licensed content on the Flickr site. If you would like to add a Creative Commons license to your work, you can do it in just 4 steps. The link shown guides you through all 4 steps. For more information about these 4 steps, you can also watch a video. And finally, a new application is available to add a Creative Commons license to your work, although the application is still a beta version. As a conclusion, let's summarize the benefits of the Creative Commons license system. You, as a creator, can determine the conditions for the copyright license, and for the user of your work, the intended use is clear. There is no need to ask you, as the author, for permission. It is a simple and standardized way to share and use creative works. It's easy to add a Creative Commons license to your work, and it's also easy to interpret the meaning of a Creative Commons license assigned to some other's work. And finally, the Creative Commons license system is free to use. So, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you would like to know more about the XRforPED project, please click the link below and explore our project website. Thank you for watching.